Hey, free spirits. Dave and Wendy here. It's been a minute since we've done a video. We're actually getting ready for camping season again. Still looking for that perfect RV. We're getting closer to figuring out what we want. And in the meantime, we did want to do some camping, of course, as we've been preparing for. We are equally excited, however, as far as camping in other places and seeing other scenes and sights, of course, is setting up our own backyard campsite. And that is one of the things that we've been kind of concentrating on these last, couple of months here in the winter, is how can we capitalize on the property? How can we camp out here more often? Be outside. That's really the main goal, is to be outside. If you're new to the channel, this is our property here in central Alabama, and we've got a little under 2 acres, I think. And so that the woods and the house up here, and we're actually right now in the garden. And Dave's always we're always looking for ways to utilize the earth and the natural materials for gardening. And I said, I should probably show everybody this kind of nifty thing if you guys have never seen one before. I have never seen anything like it until Dave got it. And
it's a leaf vacuum, Ryobi. It's pretty inexpensive considering, and one battery fills 2 bags of leaves, and that's 1 bag of leaves.
And that's 1 bag
mulched up.
So we're taking full advantage of the plethora of leaves that we have, actually 365 days a year. So we've got all kinds of mulching materials. And so what we've been doing is building our garden bed, because our campsite is right here. And we've actually been getting quotes on putting up a kind of a more permanent structure out here, so we can actually not only, put the tent on it, but also have more of an area out here in the woods where we can enjoy more and more of our space outdoors. So that's what we've been doing, is actually we've been planting fruit trees. And so although we're also interested in going and seeing other places, this is another place to all of you. So
we totally didn't plan to make this video.
Not at all.
But now that we're talking about it, I'd like to ask for your help. I need to figure out what kind of anchors I could put into the deck. And we're going to have regular deck board, not plywood, that we could replace the normal stakes that you put around the outside of the tent to like an eye hook or some kind of thing that will sit flush when not using it. But the bottom of the tent that surrounds the tent has little holes that you would normally stake in. So it's not guy lines,
they're hooks. They're
holes.
Yeah, if you guys look at our other video when we were setting up our tent, you can see what they are.
So what kind of ideas do you guys have for a mount that's going to be able to
mount our canvas tent to the deck,
to the deck board?
Yeah,
it's not like screws or bolts.
And not, and we want something that's obviously low profile. No, not flush as possible.
So when the tent isn't there, there's not stuff sticking out.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure what the term would be. Sort of like cargo hold down clamp things, but so if you guys have done that kind of thing before, let us know.
Yeah.
We might need to know pretty soon.
That would be a big, and if you've watched any of our videos, then you know that the main reason why we're wanting to do this primarily is because everything on here is on an incline, and to some pretty steep degrees here, and sleeping out here in the tent.
There's a yellow bird.
Oh. Oh, it sure is. It's beautiful. Sleeping in here.
We're on the side of a mountain.
Yeah, and it's just,
we're not level ground
to do anything, cook or lay or sleep
we don't really want to level it.
No,
because there's water wash constantly. I mean, literally down the path that we walk down it is really a water runoff.
Yeah.
So,
and we don't want to undo the engineering that took place,
or the natural erosion that created this, because it doesn't get that wet
Ever. Actually, we don't get
So-
any standing water down here. I mean, we have had some torrential rains. So the ground here is actually really well drained, considering. But because I don't think I've ever
in most
seen.
places.
The only place we see standing water is in our driveway,
Yeah.
which is, whoa, yeah. So yes, this
So
whole
even the garden.
the whole
isn't level.
garden is not level, but so we're planting some fruit trees today. So we've got two cherry trees in so far, a Bing, and I always forget the name of the other one.
Lapis?
No,
Lapins?
Lapin. Anyway, it's right there. And we a plum tree, and then we've got a couple of apple trees coming, and we have.
Well, this is the thing is if you're in the city and you have to suck leaves off of your driveway, this is perfect because it just rolls. But this works pretty good even in the woods and stuff, especially when the leaves are dry. If they're not dry, it's a little harder. But you see, we need some mulch, and I could just come outside and get mulch.
And we have a leaf blower, of course, but
we
this
pretty much don't run out of leaves.
no, never.
So
And so it's really been a godsend for us to be able to use this all around the house too for leaf.
it's a pain to empty, but
And that's actually
like
pretty.
like a lawnmower bag.
Yeah,
You know,
just like
especially
it.
when the leaves are wet, they don't want to just come out.
And I think I did have to make a small repair because something got stuck in there, a stick or something, and it kind of made a little hole. But yeah, I just sewed it up, and so yep, that's our RV situation for today. So yeah, we've really been leaning toward, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I think Dave's kind of got I don't know, what would you say? The camper van? Kind of leaning more toward a camper van idea, or RV camper. I mean, a camper or a Class C kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're still thinking on it.
Might build out the trailer.
Yeah, we may still
A
build
little
out the
bit
trailer.
more than just for storage. But we've got different ideas and we have different needs, and we've been able to identify more what the needs are.
Yeah.
But you know, I have a job.
Yes, Dave. So that's the other thing, guys.
You know, we're not nomads.
Right, but that was
traveling all around.
That was a possibility not too long ago, which is part of our whole RV free story. But now that we're here, at least for the time being, Dave does work remotely full time. So that was another reason why we wanted to put something more permanent down here, is because so that he can actually work down here.
We loved having the gazebo.
Yeah, we loved it, and now we just want to improve on what we already have. So, and thanks to all of you who comment and tell us how beautiful the property is. Yes, we really do love it here. There was a lot of circumstances. There he goes. Now you can see it in action. A lot of circumstances that brought us here, but yeah, here we are, enjoying the oh so blue skies of Sweet Home, Alabama. Okay, off to work.
You want to see it work?
Yeah, I was gonna say, here you can see it in action. And you can see the cones. That's pretty much where we're thinking about putting the platform, the deck, and possibly a gazebo on it. So Dave's waving. Okay, bye everybody, and remember there is and the word joy in every journey, because the word journey begins and ends with the word joy. And yes, we're looking forward to hearing your comments and your suggestions. There's going to be our new little baby orchard and flower garden. Actually, we lovingly call it Abby's Garden. So, from Abby's Garden, and our heart and home to yours. Happy trails, everyone.